There's something hiding in your food, something artificial, bright, harmless looking. You've seen it in candy, in soda, in cereal boxes that promise fun, even in medicine you give to your kids. It's called Red 40, and while it's in thousands of products across the US, it's banned in Europe. Let that sink in. An ingredient you probably ate this week is considered too risky for European shelves. So the question is, why is Red 40 still in your food? And more importantly, what is it doing to your body? Red 40 doesn't look dangerous. It's just a dye, a splash of color, a simple ingredient buried in the label. But behind that innocent appearance is a growing pile of studies, controversies, and warnings. Warnings that some governments listened to and others completely ignored. In 2007, European regulators said, enough. They looked at the research and started removing Red 40 from their food supply. But across the ocean in the United States, it was a different story. The shelves remained stocked. The snacks still glowed. The dye stayed. So what does Europe know that the US is choosing to overlook? Red 40, also called Allura Red AC, is a synthetic dye derived from petroleum. Yes, you heard that right, petroleum. It's used to give that vibrant red or pink color to foods that would otherwise look dull. From strawberry drinks that contain no strawberries, to candy that tastes like chemicals but looks like cherries. But Red 40 isn't just about color. It's about perception. It tricks the brain into thinking something is fresher, tastier, more exciting. It manipulates appetite, especially in children. And that's where the trouble begins. Multiple studies, many of them peer-reviewed, have suggested links between Red 40 and hyperactivity in children, increased behavioral problems, allergic reactions like hives and asthma, potential cancer risks in long-term animal studies. One study published in The Lancet shook the food industry. It found that artificial dyes like Red 40 may actually worsen ADHD symptoms in children. The European Union responded quickly. They added warning labels. Many brands reformulated their products, not with chemicals, but with natural alternatives. But in the US, no warning, no reformulation, no real discussion, just silence and bright packaging. So why does Red 40 remain legal in the United States? The answer is complicated and political. The FDA claims there's no conclusive evidence that Red 40 is harmful in humans at current levels. They point to decades of testing and say it's all about moderation. But here's the catch. You're not just getting Red 40 in one product. You're getting it in 10. In breakfast cereal, in candy, in cough syrup, in sports drinks, and even in some cosmetics. No one is measuring your total exposure. And in a country where ultra-processed foods dominate grocery aisles, moderation becomes almost impossible. Meanwhile, large food corporations push back against tighter regulations, often funding their own research to prove safety. It's a system where profit can speak louder than science. Here's something unsettling. Red 40 isn't used to add nutrition. It adds nothing but color. And yet, it's everywhere. Why? Because the food industry knows something you don't. Color influences your cravings. Your brain associates bright red with flavor, with energy, with sweetness. They use Red 40 not for your health, but to keep you hooked. It's marketing disguised as an ingredient. In Europe, they took a different path, using what's called the precautionary principle. Countries like the UK, France and Germany chose to restrict or ban Red 40 altogether. They replaced it with natural colorants: beet juice, annatto, paprika, turmeric. The result? Safer products, less risk, and food that still looks good without synthetic dyes. So why can't we do the same? Here's the truth. You are the only one reading your ingredient labels. No one else is protecting you. Not the FDA, not the food brands, not the ads. And unless you start noticing, they'll keep feeding you what's cheap, easy, and profitable. Red 40 is legal, but that doesn't make it safe. And maybe it's time to stop trusting the label and start questioning what's behind it. If this video made you think differently about what's in your food, hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden ingredients shaping your health without you even knowing it. This is BioTruths, and we'll see you in the next one, because the truth is power. And now, you know.